Hi, my name is Sandy Carter, and I'm IBM's General Manager of Ecosystem Development and a Social Business Evangelist. And we are here again looking at the emergence of a new year, 2014. One of my favorite things to do at the start of a year is to look ahead, not behind, and say, what are the key trends that we all need to be paying attention to in 2014? Last year I did the 13 trends of 2013. You guys love that. So this year I'm going to do the 14 trends of 2014. I'm going to mention some of them here today. I'll obviously blog about them as well, but let's just highlight some in this fun video blog since that's one of the hip and cool trends for 2014. As I looked at what I thought was going to happen, we really grouped into three categories, or the three T's as we call them, where I see those social trends going to occur. The first one is on social tools, so the way that we innovate with the tooling that we have. The second one is on social talent, so the seismic impact on roles and expertise and skills. And the final one is on social textuality, so it's really looking at new content models and how we will redefine the way that we engage with audiences. So those three T's, tools, talent, and textuality. Okay, so let's get started with social tools. Trends that I see coming in 2014. First is an increase in the Internet of Things. More and more machines will go online, but I also see this as wearable technology. Think about someone on the manufacturing floor using digital glasses to be able to see a manual or something they need to do their work. This interconnection of Internet of Things, I think, will grow to an increased importance in 2014. I also see Analytics 3.0 being a hot topic. This new wave of analytics, specifically with things like Watson, predictive capability, that learning capability. You know, we announced the Watson ecosystem and have never seen such a response to predictive analytics or any new trend like we did with this one. So I view that this will continue in addition to other social tools that you can read about, niche social networks, the rise of image-centric networks, and the rise of smart cloud with audio sharing as well as video sharing. Now let's go on to social talent. I think one of the top trends here that we're going to see in 2014 is the use of clout. In fact, I'm going to argue that clout will become like the SAT of 2020. So if you think about the way the SAT is used, you don't just look at an SAT score to enter a college, but it's one of the elements, a core element to enter into a college. I think clout will begin to be used, and we're already seeing it being used today in terms of talent, coming into a company, getting a project, clout score being one of those elements. Of course, there's things we have to worry about with that. Can the clout score be manipulated? But nonetheless, I believe one of the key trends for 2014 will be that clout score becoming the SAT score of the future. Other things I think are demands for skills and talent like digital content creators, experts who know how to tell the story, communicate in few words, deliver the right content at the right time. And in fact, the next one here in talent I think is big. Jeremiah Owing has made it famous, which collaborative economies. Sharing systems more than anything else. So sharing cars, sharing rides, sharing purses, that whole collaborative economy and bringing those benefits into the workplace. There's some more in social talent, but let me move on to this being contextual and really looking at things in context. So a couple trends that I see here. One is having instant and content that's available at all times. Short form media like Snapchat, right? Brands and consumers introducing new creativity but short form of video, making sure that it's relevant and needed but doesn't last forever. I see another trend coming under this social textuality being new incentives for user-generated content. User-generated content has so much more power than that generated by a company, and so I see it, there's going to be an imperative for companies to figure out how to encourage more and more of this viral type of content to come. And finally, the blog is back. Yes, it has. Changes in the algorithms for searches this year and the growth in Flipboard and mobile, curation, promotion. I think that blogging as a new medium will come back, and that's one of the reasons why I continue to be a great blogger. So these are my top 14. I know I just highlighted a few just for the brevity here, but read my blog for the 14 social trends in 2014. My name is Sandy Carter, and this has been our Social Business Coffee Break.